The fatal police shooting of Rayshard Brooks in Atlanta is changing how the city's citizen watchdog group operates and, after years of criticism that it is a toothless body, could further empower it in investigating and recommending disciplinary action against officers. Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms announced a series of administrative orders Monday related to de-escalation and police reform, one of which would send all cases of deadly force by officers to the Atlanta Citizen Review Board, a process that is normally triggered only when someone files a complaint. An amended ordinance was also presented at a city council meeting Monday that would, among several other changes, broaden the board's authority to conduct investigations and hold public hearings, expand the board to include younger members, because their age group often comes into contact with police, and institute an independent reviewer, who would essentially mediate and make binding rulings when the board and the police department fail to agree on investigations. Lee Reid II, the board's executive director, told NBC News on Tuesday that he supports the measures and believes they can strengthen the board's guiding purpose, which is to field misconduct and civil rights abuse complaints against police and to open independent investigations. The panel also has subpoena power to interview officers, an important tool that was introduced in 2010, 3 years after the board was established. According to the board's latest data, the Atlanta Police Department has agreed with the board's findings about 41% of the time, but Reid said he believes that should be far higher, at least 75%, to show how serious the department is to address citizen complaints. The number was as low as 11% in 2015. The board received 153 complaints in 2019, a 13% increase from 2018. The complaints centered mostly on allegations that officers failed to follow protocol, used excessive force or exhibited questionable conduct. According to board data, the majority of complaints last year were made by black men over 35, while the majority of law enforcement officers identified in the complaints were black officers who had more than 5 years of policing experience. While the board has 4 investigators who review complaints before they're brought before all 13 members for hearings, Reid said, he'd also like the city to hire an analyst to perform audits and conduct studies on why officers might be disciplined only in some cases or not at all, as well as highlight other trends or gaps in reporting. We want to dig into that data, Reid said, adding, if you want to do this correctly, you need the power and the manpower to do it. We want to catch these issues before it happens again.